family, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, man. For my new viewers, thank you for tuning in to your boy, man. If you're first time here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and help us get to the next level, man. We're trying to push the channel on up all 2021, man. We can't do that without you guys. Make sure you check out some of my old videos. Links to all my social media is in the description below, so if you want to check out my Instagram and all that, make sure you do that, man. And you know, be a part of the family and all that type of stuff, man. Check out some of my old videos. Let me check, roll the window up here. Check out some of my old videos where we got, like, you know, some racing action, some car meets, some car mods that we do. We do a lot of car stuff on the channel, man. So if you like that, you're in the right place. Go ahead and lock into your boy, man. Returning viewers, want to appreciate you guys, you know, for rocking with your boy. We cannot do it without you guys, and you guys are the real MVP for being there with your boy on this YouTube journey, man. So let's go ahead and get into the topic of today's video. You see the title, you see the thumbnail, man. Like, so if you are in the North Carolina area, you know about this that happened, right? Or if you're in surrounding areas, man. So, or if you're anywhere in the South, you might be familiar with this particular suspension mod, the Carolina Squat. You know, you take the pickup truck, you lift it up in the front, lower it down in the back, and it looks like a dog dragging his tail on the ground going down the road. I have no idea. I'll make sure y'all are pointed straight here, not all on the side of the road. I have no idea what the point of this mod is, and I'm very open-minded when it comes to car mods, but this is one I have never ever been able to figure out why they do this. And I stay in the South. I've seen it. I've seen it from the get-go. I've seen it from the beginning. I've been here from the mud, from the seed, or however you want to say it, man. But I don't get this mod at all. And a lot of people hate this mod, right? A lot of people hate this mod. So effective December 1st, 2021, North Carolina is banning the Carolina Squat. I'm not 100% sure what the fine is. I'll probably post an article here somewhere on the side of this video so you guys can check it out real quick or whatnot. And also I'll probably put some videos in here of the Carolina Squat. If you have no clue what it is a real serious mod down here in the South. I mean, it ain't serious enough for me to buy a truck to do, but to each his own. I'm not gonna hate on anybody for that. But a lot of people in the car community and not in the car community absolutely hate this mod. They think it's stupid and all that type of stuff. I'm the type of person, I don't care what you do to your car. If it's silly and doesn't serve a purpose, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go that route, because some people may see stuff on my car that think it's silly and doesn't serve a purpose. So I'm not gonna do that, right? But a lot of people do not care for this mod whatsoever, and they are happy that the local government authorities, whoever was involved with making this decision, they are happy they put this bill into play and passed it, so the Carolina Squat will be gone. Granted, based on the way it is worded, I think there are ways to get around it. Airbag suspension, but yeah, I mean, that's not the type of video. But this is why I want to tie it into, man. As a car enthusiast, I like to do things to my car, and I don't like to be regulated what I can and can't do to my car. I buy this car, I pay taxes on this car. I thought that was a state trooper, and it looked like a, I don't know, bro. I buy this car, I bought this car, I pay taxes on this car. I gotta pay taxes on this car. I gotta pay, like, property taxes on this car yearly. I gotta pay insurance on this car. I gotta put gas in this car. I gotta keep maintenance up on this car if I want to drive it. So it's a lot of things I have to do to this car for me to own and operate it. And I would love to be able to do whatever I want to my car unrestricted, right? So even though I'm not 100% a fan of the Carolina Squat, I can't sit here and say I'm glad it's gone, because the people that modded their trucks to do this particular mod are people just like me. People that like to do things to their car. Granted, they're driving trucks, I'm driving a car. It's the same thing, right? And the reason they banned this whole Carolina Squat mainly is because of the fact that they deemed it was unsafe. So the headlights of the front of the truck is lifted up in the air. The bumper is not in a place where it can be safe if it hits another car and things like that. So it's definitely a big safety issue with the Carolina Squat itself. So there were some, you know, safety implications why they banned it, which led me to thinking, like, I can't be 100% happy with that myself. You know, I wouldn't want to be told what I can and can't mod on my car. I would say, like, living in both North and South Carolina, South Carolina is a little bit more lenient when it comes to cars than North Carolina is. North Carolina already has like what is called exhaust emission tests. Both states have, a lot of states have tint regulations. There's a lot of mods like you can't do to your car because they deem them unsafe. And if they're going after Carolina squad boys, guys and gals, to the point where they, you know, gonna ban it, that leads me to think, like, what other mods out there that they could ban? It's like on like Dodge Chargers and Challengers and things like that they could deem unsafe and try to get banned. Now, this is petty. This might be silly to some, but hear me out. Like, okay, so I know most people, a popular mod that people do in their cars called wicker bills, right? Now, I'm not sure how many of my viewers out here has driven a car with a wicker bill in the rain or been behind a car with a wicker bill in the rain. I would say this: if you're behind a car with the wicker bill in the rain, you can't see anything. It kicks up so much water to the person behind you. Like, I've seen people get behind me and switch lanes because they can't see a thing behind me, which, you know, is crazy, right? But if you look at it from a safety standpoint, I mean, rain already reduces your visibility, but putting a wicker bill on your car that kicks up even more water than before reduces visibility even more. So, I mean, if the government wants to get real petty about stuff and try to go after Dodge Charger and Challenger owners, they can say, hey, no wicker bills on your car because we deem it as a safety issue, right? But the thing is, they still got to prove it's a safety issue, but, you know, they will find a way to say it's a safety issue just so they can pass it, so they can enforce it, so they can, you know, generate more revenue and things like that. You know, that's one thing I was thinking there. Like, you don't want to have, like, you know, your local government or whatever stepping in on car mods. I mean, there's a lot of bigger fish to fry in the sea. Fish to fry in the sea. That kind of makes sense. We're gonna roll with that. Fish to fry in the sea. Bigger fish to fry. That's what I should say. But there's bigger issues, man, than car mods, I feel like. I know I mentioned a while ago about the whole car seizure thing that happened. Like, everybody feels like there's a whole bigger issue. There's bigger issues in the city to be dealt with versus, you know, looking for people street racing in abandoned lots and things like that. But whatever, right? My main thing is with this whole Carolina squad ban, I don't want this to set a precedent for even more things coming down the pipeline, for things you can't do to your car. Like, in South Carolina, if that law still, if this law still exists, there's a law where you cannot raise or lower your car more than 4 inches from factory height, which it does impact people that have, like, the, you know, the cars with the big wheels on them and things like that. I may have another video for you on that. I got a funny situation that happened to me a while back, so I may drop that video next. But, like, you really don't want this to set precedents going forward in the future, like your local county is trying to stop certain mods to happen, because it could just open the door for more and more stuff. It could get to a point where you can't do any mods. They may say no tint at all. I mean, tint is already regulated to a certain extent, but they may say no tint at all, right? They may start requiring certain manufacturers to not put certain features in cars. Like, they may say, hey, we feel like no car needs sport mode. It may take away sport mode from cars. I mean, honestly, for day-to-day driving, you really don't need sport mode, right? That could be something that could come down the pipeline and say, hey, manufacturers, you cannot make a car with sport mode. I mean, they already regulate things like, backup cameras. Like, cars after a certain year have to come with a backup camera for safety reasons. Cities want to, you know, discourage street racing and those type of things. Another step to that would be getting rid of sport mode or any kind of special modes in your car that helps your car perform faster or perform better than it would in a normal mode and things like that. It sounds silly, but you forgot who we're dealing with. We're dealing with a petty government here, petty local authorities, petty whoever votes for these things, man. They may go that route and try to make that a thing, which we don't want that to happen as car enthusiasts, man. So I'm interested to hear what you guys think about that, man. Like, are you concerned about more laws coming down the pipeline that could prevent you from modding your car as you see fit, even with simple mods that you think won't hurt anybody? So I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Leave me a comment below, you know, and connect with your boy on that, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Until next time, thank you for tuning in. We're gonna catch you on the next one. We are out. Cut it.